Boom, and we're live. Hey, what's up, guys? Um, yeah, I've been just chilling today, just watching stuff, lurking about, getting more information about things. You know, the stuff that I normally do. Um, you know me. I gotta turn some stuff off here. Um, but yeah, I was mostly playing around with this thing. Figured out a little hack for myself. I just kind of move it to the right, like at least a little bit there, so then my finger could just sit right. But then this one, I mean, I don't wrap it around too much because it's my left, but it's more so the right that I do that with. So, but yeah, that's been working good. Um, Tala is actually playing Luna today. I played both Luna and Stadia, just kind of compare them a little bit. I don't want to really make a comparison video, but it just was more of like, since Stadia is probably the best benchmark, to be honest, with just cloud gaming, and then just having a good connection and just taking that variable into account. Which, I mean, to be honest, if the Stadia connection is like, if you have a really bad connection while you're playing Stadia, Stadia will have a better time. But if you have really bad connection on Luna, that shit will just drop out. So be ready for that if you get Luna or anything like that, or you're interested on it. Just know, like, there's some differences, but um, cloud gaming, it's kind of a new thing within the last couple of years, but it's come a long way. Um, One thing I gotta, I guess, say out the gate, because I was going over like all the Assassin's Creed games that are on both. Um, if you're interested, this is more so for those that are interested in this part, but um, Unity is not on Luna, so you can't play that one. Syndicate, Origins, and Odyssey, all three of those. Um, the with the Ubisoft Play Plus Connect, it doesn't actually, connect the saves or anything. So just remember that if you're trying to connect the games and you're wondering why your saves aren't there, it's just because I don't know if they don't have it connected, maybe, but they have it connected for Valhalla. So maybe just a different, newer server, that type of thing, to work off of game server wise. But yeah, the older ones do not have the um, Ubisoft Connect. So that's one thing. I mean, not a knock on Luna or on Stadia. It's just a knock really on I guess Ubisoft to go and add that, so that way you can fully mesh it together. I haven't tried it on PC because I don't really have PC, so I have no idea how that's gonna work. Um, I mean, I do have PC, but I don't play my stuff off of it because, oh gosh, I could barely even load stuff on the Luna app, so I didn't want to benchmark it off of that, so I just played purely on my phone. Um, it was weird though, like I felt like there's some weird codec issues or something like that with at least Syndicate and Origins. Like, I put it in the feedback. Shout out to Luna. If you guys are listening, I don't know, maybe later you will. But yeah, basically, like, I don't know what it was, but visually, like, both of them visually looked phenomenal, like probably the best out of all of them. Those two, Origins and Syndicate. But for some reason, like, you'd get into like a area where there'd be people like that you had to fight or something, and it just would, I don't know what it would like. I guess it had to load extra combat things or something, but it would just freeze up, and then all of a sudden I'm right behind the guy, and I'm like, oh shit, well, I was supposed to press this button. Now I'm actually fighting him. But stuff like that, or like when you're trying to sneak up on someone and just I don't know, it just kind of glitches up, and then it'll just cut out all the frames, and then all of a sudden you're behind that person. But it's really odd. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Hard to explain. I wish I could have a video of it, but I don't have a way to stream. So maybe on my phone with like screen recording, maybe. I have no idea. But like I said, Unity is the only one that's out of those Assassin's Creed games that's on Stadia. So if you get Ubisoft Connect, just know that Unity won't be on Luna. Um, I'm still working to see if GeForce Now kinda connects everything, but they asked for a CD key, so I don't think that's gonna work unless you actually have the CD keys for those games. Um, but yeah, I just tested a lot of Assassin's Creed today. Like I said, the weird bug would happen. Sorry, I'm just going over my notes. And Assassin's Creed Origins probably, if out of all of them, that one probably looked the best out of all of them. Maybe even Odyssey, but Odyssey still like I don't know. Odyssey had a lot of loading time. Like when you first loaded up the game, like it took a while to get in the game. Like I had to disconnect numerous times to just get that one to even start. And then when it did, it it's like the like, I don't know, the cinematics would take a minute to load, but then it'd load fine, but then you get in the gameplay. Gameplay was freaking phenomenal, like, that was probably the best gameplay one out of them. Visually, though, Origins and Syndicate, and then Valhalla needs a lot of work. I'll go more into depth with that, but, um, yeah, Valhalla, though, like, I don't know, I guess we'll go into it now. Well, before that, it was just like it's really tough. Like I don't know that game, especially Valhalla. Out of all of them, like that one especially, you had to have your parries and dodges on deck. Um, and I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, so if I miss like one attack or something, I'm basically dead. Um, so that would happen a lot. It took a while to get a little bit used to it, but it's just like I don't know. It felt like with Valhalla, it was just like kind of like how the Stadia port was initially. Like it was just not not giving the full 60. I'm just kind of getting like in between 60, probably like 30 or 40 FPS to be honest, and just you can even tell like because there's snowflakes flying around everywhere, so you'd be able to tell that, and just looking around would be really um, like you can you can see the screen tear a little bit, at least for me. Um, And just I don't know, that one the combat, like I said, it would be fine, but then there'd be parts where I'd, like, miss my blocks or dodges just because, you know, stuff would either be hung up or I'm trying to catch up. Um, but that was one thing I noticed a little bit with Valhalla there, and that's the other thing, like I said, I wanted to bring up too, is that that's the only one that does do the overflowing saves, I guess you could call it. I don't know, where it saves across all of the platforms. I have to see if it's still again PC, but I don't have a PC to try all this on. Um, Otherwise, I would have done that too, but I don't have that. But I tried each game on Stadia and on Luna. There was some games, like I said, that felt nicer on Luna versus Stadia, but both of them, performed really good. If you can get your hands on either of them, highly recommend it. Just because it's just Assassin's Creed. Come on, got to play that at least a few times or something. Um, then the other part, because don't want to beat the dead horse too much with this, because I feel like I covered all the points I wanted to there with it. There's still more work that could be done. Like I said, just the codecs probably all need work. And once those are polished up, that should at least help because both Origins and Syndicate kept getting the same bug, like where you just right as you're about to get in combat or something, you just would be catching up with your frames and all that stuff. So it was interesting with that. I'm gonna try Far Cry and also Watch Dogs. Yo, what is up, Dre Power? I appreciate you for tuning in, my dude. How's it going, my friend? Um, I was just actually going over today. There's a little bit of Nintendo Direct stuff I'll get into too, but I was watching that and Stadia Bash Network Community Network, which if you haven't checked that out, man, check that out. It's really tight. Gonna probably be streaming on that here in I think in about a couple hours. So I still got a bit, and then probably gonna play Sekiro. I think that's the vote for tonight is Sekiro. Um, I might do another post again later today, just about like which Assassin's Creed I should play through first, and then that way I can kind of like try it on Stadia or try it on Luna, and then maybe even make it that kind of a different video series if I can. But yeah, so far so good though. Um, really like the service for Luna a lot. Just needs more channels and probably a la carte still. But other than that, I mean, pretty good with. At least I'm impressed with how Valhalla you can share the saves. Um, the rest of them, I mean, I wish you could, but it kind of makes sense why they don't have that, just because the software isn't there for it. But yeah, so expect like a new video series here soon. I'm gonna probably do like gonna do my Hitman video here soon, and then maybe Tomb Raider. What's the other games that I have? Yeah, maybe Tomb Raider. We'll see. And then also, we're gonna do like a Luna Plus video here tomorrow, probably, where I'm just gonna probably play a lot of Luna games. Maybe play it live. Play the Luna Plus ones, not like Ubisoft. But yeah, just kind of hang out, do that maybe in the morning. So that way it's like early for me and then not too late for everyone else. All that stuff. Um, unless you're in Europe, I'm sorry. But yeah, man, I'm really excited. I'm fairly excited. This year's already shaping up to be very nice for me. Like sure, there's some bad news here and there, but you get filled with other good news if you are even looking for it, or if you have other if you're keeping your mind open. Really, that's all I gotta say. Because you can find the good in everything. Um, it just depends on what details you look at and all that stuff. But yep. At the end of the day, though, like I know this is being a dead horse too, but I think the whole SG&E thing. I mean, I have like a little bit of a corporate job, so I've seen a lot of stuff like this happen. So it's not really surprising to me, but to some, I can see where the shock is. But um, yeah, I don't know. I still have my faith in Stadia, and I already got my title set for the next month that I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy Hitman 3 probably this month, and maybe Phoenix Down, and that might be just the 2 games because I got a rule for myself. I can only get 2 games a month, so at least buying wise. If I get them free subscription or anything like that, then that doesn't count. But it's a nice rule for me to have, so that way I don't fill up my own backlog with games that I didn't need to buy unless they become free later, that type of thing. So that's where I'm at with that. But yeah, look forward to some Hitman 3 gameplay probably later next week. So I still have to play through the first and second. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get the third one going here soon, which I'm excited for. But shout out to Clive because I just realized that one he brought it up earlier in the podcast. That was one of the other initial AAA games that came out on Stadia this year. Is Hitman 3 and Outriders coming out here. So I'm excited, man. Outriders. I don't know if you guys have seen the videos for that. Man, yeah, it's a good rule. It's a good rule. So it's like you don't break your bank and you don't like, fill up your backlog and you can finish up those games. Like I was able to at least finish up now. Like I'll put or not Destiny, but Division 2 on the ice just because I mean I already took down Lao and then got the Resident Evil stuff is done now. So it's like I don't really need to play Division 2 unless I want to play, the vibe with some people or hang out, that type of thing. Or even just do a daily stream of it, like I always do. But I don't know. Like maybe I'll even start doing some build videos, just because I'm at that point in that game because got so much gear for days. Like, gosh, and just throw all these builds together for one. But maybe I'll do that live or something so everyone can kind of see how it works. But yeah, I'm gonna post a poll a little bit later on Assassin's Creed videos, so check that out. And then also a poll probably on well, not a poll on Luna games. I'm just gonna pick like 4 or 5 of them to play tomorrow and even tonight, and just test those out. Like ones that I have not played, like probably that Resident Evil one I'm looking at, and then I want to play more Control, and then probably play. There's a few others that are on there that I'm interested in. Ones that I've never even heard of, like Warriors Fury and a few other ones. I don't know. Maybe give that abduction a more bigger shot there. But there's a lot. There's like 60, 70 games on there. That's with the Luna Plus. Yeah, man, I'm hyped for the Outriders. definitely looking forward to that class, the one that has like the earth spikes and shit. Because I saw like a few of them on the videos. There's like 4 classes or something like that. It's like an icy one, and I don't know if it's a poison or something. I don't know. They all look really sick though. Like I can't wait to play that game. It's gonna be really nice. Um, hopefully we can get a demo or something for Stadia, but who knows? Who knows? Um, let's see. Just gonna go over my notes again, just to make sure I talked about all I wanted to talk about for Assassin's Creed. Um, yeah, I mean, like I said, the combat for some it felt nice, but then it would just get buggy, really buggy. And if anything, I'm waiting for Switch integration, so then really get into the nitty gritty with you guys. Um, let's see. And then yeah, basically gonna do a Luna Plus video tomorrow. Um, probably gonna try the Far Cries, to be honest. Try the 2 different Far Cries, see how they work. Try the other 2 that are on Luna, see how they work. Excuse me. Oh, I'm getting tired already. But Luna Plus, man, it's tight. And then I'm gonna do Watch Dogs as well. Watch Dogs 1, 2, and 3. I'm excited, man. And then we still have to do Tomb Raider. So it's like I already got a lot of things just kind of lined up to play. Just ironically enough, all mostly single player. That's kind of funny. Um, I normally don't play single player games. It's almost like I'm doing a PlayStation special. But that's all I had, at least for the Assassin's Creed and Luna spiel. The last thing I wanted to go over was really because I was watching. I don't know if you guys watched this or if you're a Switch or Nintendo fan at all. Anyone else out there? Check out the Nintendo Direct, man. That was awesome. Like, got Smash characters, you got more new games coming out. Oh, this be good. Well, might need to get some tea or something. But how the game? Like, I wrote down the few games that I was like genuinely interested in that I probably will buy on Switch. I'll probably post my friend code here in the chat. I need to actually dig up my friend code. I don't even know where that's at. But yeah, I'll dig that up somewhere. But gosh, out Outer Wilds, that's gonna be coming out in the summer. That game looks pretty cool. It's like has a time thing going on with it. You have like like 22 hours or something like that to get off the earth or escape. I don't know what you have to do, but that game looked pretty cool. Apex Legends. Apex Legends is coming onto Nintendo Switch. Like what? Gosh, might as well just throw Call of Duty on there here soon. Um, they already got Blizzard shit. They already got Overwatch and Diablo. So, but Ninja Gaiden series, that one looks pretty tight actually. I may grab that depending on the cost. Um, The Legend of Zelda and the Skyward Sword, man, I wanted to get that game, but I again I couldn't play it because I didn't have a Wii U or a Wii. So I missed out on all those like Nintendo titles there, which kind of sucked, but yeah, I can make up with it now with the Switch titles I can get. Um, then the other thing, so these are the games that those are like games that I might buy. Those like 4 games I might buy, but these are ones that I'll indefinitely buy. Just have to really wait for them to come out. We have Fall Guys, which is coming out in the summer for Switch, which is very nice. Very popular game. I need to probably see if there's a way I can stream it and stream it. The other thing or other game would be Hades, the physical, which comes with the sick ass book, and that comes out March 19th. I can't wait to play that one. That one I hear a lot of great things about, so definitely looking forward to playing that. Um, let's see. We went over Hades. So, oh, Monster Hunter Rise. Monster Hunter Rise. That one. Whoo! Can't wait for that one. Man, once that comes out, I might have to put this whole Stadia stuff on pause for a moment, but just to no life it for like a day or two. But Monster Hunter Rise, man, that's a game that you guys need to get if you're a Monster Hunter fan. Highly suggest it just because it's I mean, just from playing the demo, I already loved it, but it's like basically Generations, but an updated version of Monster Hunter Generations, if you played that. And then, of course, Splatoon's 3, actually. Splatoon's 3, 2022. Like, that's gonna be phenomenal there. I can't wait for that. Um, excuse me. Hopefully, maybe I can get an invite to that one. No, I'm just kidding. We'll see. I need to still get a new Switch, but there's really no reason unless the one I have is broken. Um, but yeah, just wanted to go over a little bit of some Luna stuff, some testing with Assassin's Creed, and then also go over really what I've been kind of doing today. Stadia Bash Community Network, which check that out. I'll have the link in the description. And then we also went over like just future plans as well with the I guess account here. Just kind of maybe looking at some Assassin's Creed gameplay and then maybe to um, Luna testing as well, which we'll see. So still I'm waiting to get Twitch integration, so I'm very excited though. So far so good. If you're just dropping into the video now, I'm gonna have to jump back to the VOD because I might cut off the video here. Just because I kind of went over all the stuff I wanted to talk about. Um, but yeah, if you guys haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe if you feel the vibe. And also make sure you hit that bell if you think I'm funny as hell, you know? But I appreciate you all for tuning in. Thank you for popping in here, Jay Power. I know it was kind of just impromptu, but look for me on the Stadia Bash Community Network. I'll be streaming on there here in a couple hours, and then we'll basically to get more gameplay in of whatever you guys want to play. Um, might have to play some Sekiro here, so should be fun. But you guys all take care. Thank you for coming into the show, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe, so that way your boy can get some nice clout. Now, if anything, guys, be safe out there. Make sure you're eating good and all that stuff there, and don't forget about your friends and family. Be sure to smile. And it's okay to have an Xbox, a Switch, and a PlayStation all in the same room. Nothing happens. Does not blow anything up. No, I'm just kidding. Um, but you take care, Dre Power, and everyone else popping into the VODs. You guys be safe out there. Appreciate you all for tuning in. Later.